A few dimensional beings seemingly are not supporting humanity's expansion of consciousness, causing a complexity of agendas by different dimensional beings. There is an evolutionary line where one species should not interact with the evolutionary course of one of the other species, because otherwise they would possibly hinder the ability or opportunity to grow spiritually and in consciousness. So you may ask, why do the Greys, who are, with creating genetic hybrids, seemingly breaking the universal law of non-intervention? Is it an interference? Let's look. The reason why we observe it to be like this, the ones who seemingly do not have humanity's best interests and the ones who seemingly do have humanity's best interests, this all ties to metaphysical dynamics in terms of consciousness. There is a higher self which oscillates at a higher frequency in which we are all conscious. It is far beyond the physical mind's understanding, even the subconscious understanding of oneself. This oneself is aware of all kinds of co-creations that they are performing within this incarnation into the physical plane. This self playing its role is the one who makes soul contracts or agreements with different kinds of beings positive or negative. An analogy can be given. You have friends and family. Some you deem positive and some you deem negative. There's always a learning. There is an exchange of energy that the soul, the higher mind, the self, benefits from, because there is a learning experience that we can take as an opportunity to take the aspects of our consciousness to become integrated and heal within our DNA and become more evolved. Otherwise, there would not be any point of experiences in the physical reality. The role you play in the Divine Comedy has a major part to perform. A soul contract. A soul contract means that before or during an incarnation, an expression of one's soul into the physical matrix, there is an agreement on a higher level that there's going to be an interaction, that there's going to be an exchange of energy or information. This can be positive or what you would call negative. However, one's soul, the self, is fully aware of this role it's playing. Sometimes it's what you would call a negative interaction. It is polarized to be a negative experience or a change of information, an energy shift. Sometimes it is a positive. It is polarized for every human being this way. The value of the negative experience is an opportunity of spiritual growth and expansion. So we may ask, in the Divine Comedy, do we know the next chapter, what's going to happen or not? The Earth has an electromagnetic field, the energetic etheric body of its own, the consciousness matrix. This electromagnetic field contains quantum waves of probabilities. The strongest waves are the ones with the highest probability of manifestation. In terms of physics, into the physical matrix. And that's why people seem to read the future or to have this ability to become psychic, because they are reading the strongest waves of quantum probabilities. So nothing is fixed, it is a probability. The earth, Maya, the illusion, has its own consciousness, and it is shared with all consciousnesses, individual consciousnesses that belongs and lead into the ecosystem. The earth within these probabilities will shift into a higher density, a more evolved state of consciousness. The seemingly negative interactions taking place are actually part of this process of getting to a higher level of consciousness.